Hey guys, it's me. It's Jared. Do a little update on how the week's going and a RPG update, the project that we've been working on. At the moment, we have 5 total crew members working on this RPG now. David is working on the story side element to it. It's already actually completed the basic ideas for it, so we're already moving forward on that. I got another gentleman working on the avatar profiles and the character images, including walking animations, so he's working on that. I've got another guy that's already started working on music. We've already hit 2 complete scores and a bunch of ideas for the rest. Now, I may not be able to get all of the movies or all of the music until after the game's completed, where it can be play tested and then we can see what kind of sound and music we need throughout it. Also, that same gentleman will be working on some animated movies that'll be played as cutscenes. Remember, just wow, there you go. Turn my lights on and off just like that. So, and the 5th person is working with me on the event triggering and everything like that. So we are going to slowly begin full work on this. I'm hoping for a beta release, an official beta release in July, maybe. There will be a alpha release that's done internally between a couple other people and the 5 people mentioned, and that will be to see what other aspects of the game we're missing. We want as close to a bug-free and relatively good gameplay release as possible. I did discuss it a little better with the guys last night as to my intentions with the releases. This will be a 2-episode game. The first episode will be absolutely free. It will be a shareware version of the game. Everybody can have it. Everybody can do what they want with it. My lights turned off again. Yay. The second version of the game, however, depends on the initial first episode's release. If the first episode is taken rather well and everybody seems to enjoy it, then we may go ahead and release episode 2 as a small title release, about $5 at the most, um, with most likely an alpha release allowable to be purchased at 250, which will give you the full version when it's released, kind of like Minecraft did when it was released. But I don't see having a final price of more than $5. We do have an idea of going ahead and submitting it to Steam for greenlighting. We also have thought about submitting it to certain websites to review and to discuss if they want, even if it's bad, good, I don't care. So submitting it to certain sites for essential gameplay just to see if anybody's going to like it or enjoy it or anything like that. So we have options. We're trying them out. We're going to see what happens. I know one of the things I plan on doing is I plan on doing videos that are going to be of the actual creation of the game, and we'll be using that's what the tested picture in the picture video was that I did yesterday. I posted one yesterday. That was picture in a picture, and it was for that purpose so that I could do some levels, do some stuff, and you guys would actually be able to view a the video of the creation process and the look of terror on my face as I do so, as I get confused. So you guys will enjoy that. Now it's going to be more like a developer preview and whatnot. Um, but we're kind of hoping that this might take off. But as with all things, you never get your hopes set on it until things have actually started taking place. So we're going to go from there. We're going to see what happens. Uh, you never know, right? So I'm hoping that the story, David's working on the story, and I'm kind of hoping we can even release that as an online book you can read or whatever. That way, if you play the game, it's you know it'll have some effect to the actual um, writing itself. So we're going to try to follow the ideas in the book as closely as possible. Our animation and music guy is going to follow the book lines as close as possible so that we can create a total immersive experience. Even though the game, I mean, we're not talking a totally graphic intensive game. I mean, we're talking a top-down RPG that's using 8 to 16-bit graphics. It's not even a high-tech game, so it'll be fun. Um, my intent was not to create something like that, but to have something that has a story, that has a redeeming point to it, and hopefully we'll have a replayability solely based on the story. So that's the goal that we're going for. We're not trying to push this upon the masses or anything like that. We just want to have some fun with it and see what happens and go from there. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll try to update you guys each time we get a chance to talk about the status of the game, the possibilities of the game, and what we'd like to do. So thanks for tuning in.